Hi there, this is Jacob Landis IXD, Jacob LE videoproduction.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to talk through the very best video sizes and image sizes on every single social media platform. I apologize for being gone for a little bit. I was going crazy on my website. I got my traffic from 5 users a month to over 800. I'll do a future tutorial on how I did that, but in this tutorial I want to talk through the very best sizes for social media, and this is a simplified version. You will not find it anywhere else. So what does that mean? So basically, I went through and figured out image sizes that worked the very best. For example, on Facebook, something that's 1920 by 1080. It looks fine, it totally works, but studies have found that ones that are wider and take up more space in the timeline do significantly better. So I did not include it, for example, in the 1920 by 1080. But also, if you look at other guides, they'll have a completely different size for every single platform. And who wants to have 15 different files for every single other one? For example, if we look just at this for Tumblr, Facebook, Pinterest, all three of these will recommend a different image size. However, they're all an aspect ratio of 2:3, so 2 wide by 3 tall. So right now, Pinterest, the top resolution is 600 by 900. However, if you upload an image that's 1280 by 1920, it'll still look absolutely perfect. So really, you don't need 3 different images, you just need the one. So that's why I tried to keep it as simple as possible. So this is sizes that tend to do really well on the platform, but I am also trying to prioritize so you don't have to have a ton of different files. So let's start with best video size for every single platform. YouTube and Twitter, just your traditional 1920 by 1080. 1080 by 1080 works well on so many different platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and I recommend you burn in subtitles and have them at the bottom. For example, on Facebook, close to 90% of people who are on there are watching without their sound on. So you definitely want subtitles, and it'll work really well for every single one of these. This is, if you're only going to do one file and don't want to spend a lot of time on different sizes, just make something that's square. This will work great for all 5 of these platforms. On Instagram, 1080 by 1350 also looks really good. Just be aware that it will show up on your feed as square, so it'll crop the top and the bottom. So if you have a lot of like text or things like that, just be aware that'll be cut off when people go into your feed. So on Tumblr, they've said 500 by 700 works really well. And for your stories on all of them, the standard is 1080 by 1920. That's vertical video, so for all 4 of these platforms. So that's best video sizes. Now, really quickly, I want to talk about the very best image sizes. So for Twitter, they recommend 1024 by 512. That's very wide. That's how things show up in the Twitter timeline. Again, square images look really good on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. That's a good standard. Same thing as for video, 1080 by 1350 for Instagram works really well. And 2:3 is a little more common. So for Tumblr, Pinterest, Facebook, actually 1280 by 1920 works incredibly well. And the exact same thing if you're posting a photo to your story on Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat. The vertical image 1080 by 1920 is absolutely perfect for that. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. As these image sizes get updated, I'll either leave comments or make a brand new video if they change dramatically. But for now, you can just follow these, and square is the easiest of all. If you don't want to spend a lot of time, just do square images, square video, and you can upload it to a whole bunch of platforms. Studies have shown those do incredibly well right now. I'm trying to make content that's the most helpful for you. So please let me know, what platform are you trying to grow the most? I'm happy to do new videos on that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and click the bell to be notified when I come out with new videos. Thanks, I'll see you in the next one.